All right, today we're talking about roommates. All right, so at Segurius, we handle hundreds of roommate situations every single year. And yet again, we find ourselves in a place where having very clear written policies and procedures are helpful. It's what we rely on. If you haven't watched my policies and procedures video, every video is really just policies and procedures. That's what we're talking about, all right? For the purposes of this discussion, roommates include all adults on the lease, regardless of their relationship. All right, this could be married, exclusively dating, ethically non-monogamous, old friends, strangers you met on Craigslist. It really doesn't matter. You have adults sharing a space, they're roommates for this discussion, okay? Anytime the adults change on the lease during tenancy, so you have two people, two adults on the lease, one of them, there's gonna be a change to the names on this lease, we use a roommate addendum to make that change. All right, so sometimes one person moves out and one person moves in, a new person moves in. Sometimes one person moves out and nobody moves in. Sometimes somebody moves in, but the first two people are still there, so you have three people now. Doesn't really matter, the change is reflected on this roommate addendum, but you do require anyone incoming to apply, just like any other applicant, same procedures, and then you do the roommate addendum. You do ensure that the minimum qualifications are still being met for the household. So if one person is moving in and one person is moving out, the two remaining people need to meet your basic requirement. Regardless of what's going on, everybody has to sign the roommate addendum. If one of the two roommates does not sign off on the roommate addendum that this new person is coming in, it's invalid, and technically that new person cannot come in until everyone's in agreement. Likewise, someone cannot just say, I moved out, and sign the roommate addendum themselves, but their other roommate says, no, I didn't agree to that, like they're still on this lease. Everyone has to agree. It's 100% everybody agrees, or it's invalid until they agree. So everybody has to agree, which brings me to my next point, roommate drama. We do not participate in roommate drama at all. So we do not get involved in personal conflicts, and it happens quite often. Friends are no longer friends, people break up, they get back together, they break up again, emotions run high. And our answer to this drama is always the same. All adults listed on the lease are equally responsible for the full rent amount. Any private agreements about who pays what to who where is not our business. All we know is that this balance has to be paid every single month in full. We don't care how you guys do it. Okay, so we cannot remove a tenant or remove someone from the responsibility of that lease unless everybody on that lease agrees to that change. And this includes security deposits. We do not get involved with the transfer of the security deposit. The security deposit remains with the lease, with the property, until that lease is ended, which means everybody's moved out. That's when the security deposit refund is refunded, right? When we can do the move out condition, document damages, and then make the move out. So if somebody moves out in the middle of the lease, the security deposit stays the same. We're not gonna refund half of the security deposit to that person. They're gonna work it out amongst themselves, how that's gonna go. And when the lease ends is when we will release the security deposit. Again, it's written, it's in our policies online, everyone can see it, and when anyone questions us, we copy it and paste it and respond back to them, this is our policy. No questions, no exceptions. Thanks for your email. Yeah, bottom line is this, everybody has to agree. We don't babysit adults. We have addendums for everything. We have policies for everything, including roommates, lease changes, and all that good stuff. So if you enjoy this video, I'm super happy to hear that. And I invite you to like, subscribe, follow along, and we have more videos kind of like this one on property management topics, tips, and some tricks. Some tricks are in there too. Thanks for watching.